Hello everybody. So I'm here. I'm going to be talking about social anxiety as a response to the video that had a lot of controversy by Acacia Brinley. I'm going to mainly focus on that. However, I'm just going to talk about the subject in general also. So basically, this girl, Acacia Brinley, I'm sure you probably know who she is. If you don't, just Google her, you'll find her. She posted a video talking about how she has social anxiety and anxiety in general. And I found this video through a response, so I already knew that there was negative feelings towards it, yet when I watched the video, I just honestly was very confused by such a negative reaction. Sure, many of the things she was saying, basically she was talking about how when she's talking to people one-on-one, she feels like she said the wrong thing and it makes her nervous, that sometimes when she's been out in a crowd for a long time, she feels the need to be alone. Things like that, basically different ways to have anxiety. And then also talking about how when she goes on stage, people ask her, like, how do you not get anxiety going on stage? And basically she just responded saying that she does get very nervous. So much of the criticism of her is that the things she's experiencing are just normal nerves and not social anxiety. And I think it's been stated, and I think it's pretty obvious that, like, you can't tell whether or not another person has anxiety. And you'll never know what another person is feeling. So, see, my thing is that anxiety is a feeling. Anxiety isn't something that you can see. It's not something you can read on somebody's face. It's a feeling. And unless you're her, you can't judge it. And everybody's saying, like, oh, you can't possibly have anxiety. You weren't diagnosed. And I just think that that's also an unfair criticism, because not everybody has gone to see somebody about it. Maybe it makes you uncomfortable. Maybe you don't want to talk about your problems with a professional. Maybe you just haven't gotten the help yet. And I just think it's an unfair judgment. And I don't know the girl. I don't know her personally. So I can't say personally whether or not she does have social anxiety. However, my point here is I just think it's incredibly rude and insensitive, especially if you do have social anxiety, to look at somebody else and say there's no way you could have social anxiety. Because it would be so easy for somebody to say that about you if they don't know you that well. And so my point is just, I think if you are a person with social anxiety especially, you should be a little more accepting of others and the problems that they feel that they have. Now, saying somebody doesn't have social anxiety is just a perfect reason why so many people don't seek the help that they need, because they feel that they're going to go to a doctor and the doctor's going to be like, oh, you don't have a problem, you're just whining. And I just think that it's setting up a really bad environment. If you feel that you have anxiety and you feel that it's a problem, or, anything else, depression, anything, you should feel comfortable enough to talk about it and seek help. Or, her whole intention of the video, as she said, was just to make other people feel like they weren't alone. And I really think that it's just rude and harsh that anybody would post such a negative response to her and just be so rude about it. She was, as she said, just trying to make people feel like they weren't alone. And, maybe that's just going to hinder other people from posting videos like about their anxiety in the future. And I think that it can be very helpful to know that you're not alone. So basically my point is just we should all be a little more sensitive about each other. And if you don't know what somebody's truly going through, you don't know them very well in person, you just have no place to judge. And that's basically my opinion on the topic. Thanks for watching.